You keep giving me that sorry look. Why? Because you don't know what they'll do to me. The punishment for necromancy is fairly standard across the kingdom, and there's enough witnesses that even if by some miracle I'll get a trial, that it'll be a pretty open and shut case. Yes, I will most likely be executed. Which is why you need to claim you didn't know about me. You need to continue on without me. You have the map. You can get the blade. Be the hero that you are in all the stories. What do you mean you can't leave me? You have to. The kingdom needs you a lot more than it needs me. Would I leave you here? Of course I wouldn't, but I... Please, hero. I don't want you to get hurt because of me. It looks like we're stopping. Remember, Knight, there's nothing you can do to save me. Even if my journey ends here, I'm happy that I could have spent my final weeks with someone someone I admire. The first prisoner will step out of the carriage to be escorted to his cell. Goodbye, hero. It has been an honor. Move, elf. We haven't got all night.
Well, isn't this a surprise? When the guards told me that one of the prisoners that was carted in from town's shade was the great hero of the kingdom, I didn't believe them. I thought they were just playing off the rumors that you had survived the Battle of Blackwind. But here you are. Who am I? I am Rosanna, the Countess of Earth's Keep, and the owner of this tower that you've found yourself imprisoned in. Oh, I'm sure this is just a big misunderstanding. I can't imagine a great hero such as yourself knowingly being involved with a necromancer. I'll have you released at once, and you can come return to your quest. Ah, you were involved with him. I'm assuming you wish for him to be released as well. While I can't say I approve of your alliance with this sorcerer, if you think he's essential to whatever your quest is, I would be happy to let him aid you. However, I cannot release him. The politics of the former kingdom have been very delicate ever since the Troll King's invasion. Many nobles are looking for an opportunity to strike out to gain power. I can't be seen to make any decisions that would be seen as unpopular as releasing a necromancer without punishment, especially not when there were so many witnesses to this act. Are you certain that this elf is absolutely essential to your quest? Very well. I can arrange things for you to have a chance to break him out. I'll ensure that the current guard leaves his post before the next guard's shift starts, so you can have a short window of time to do what you need to do. This way, your necromancer can go free, while my reputation remains intact. In the meantime, how about you tell me about this quest of yours?
What is it with prisoners these days not being very talkative? You've been here for 3 hours and you haven't even said a word, Elf. I don't have much to talk about, seeing as I'm going to be executed tomorrow. Well, yes, that's true, but, you know, sometimes these things happen. You know, I used to be a prison cart driver for the Troll King, but I quit because, well, you wouldn't believe the story if I told you. I'm so lucky I could find another job in the prison sector, you know. There isn't a lot of work going for an honest goblin like me. You know, my father always said, "Goblin, the Countess has requested your presence immediately." Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't want to keep the Countess waiting. I'll finish my story another time, Elf. Wait, there isn't a guard left here. That can't be right. Knight? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be getting the blade. Breaking me out? Knight, I told you the kingdom is more important than me. You arranged this with the Countess. I see. And she's willing to give us supplies if we stop back in the Brown Tower after we have the blade? Well, that's useful. I suppose I'd have to hide my face using magic, but it would definitely help us a lot. I don't know how you managed to convince her, but I am very grateful. No, I'm not really in a hurry to be executed. So, do you have the key to the cell? Unfortunately, I can't just blow the bars off. They knew they were putting a mage in here. The cell has protective magic on it. So you don't have it? Well, that's a bit of an inconvenience then. No, it shouldn't have physical protection from the magic. Why do you Well, I suppose that works. Now we just need to get out of here before the guards get back. Thank you, hero. Now please, show me the way out. Well, Knight, I think we're far away enough from the city now for us to stop and get our bearings. It's a shame the horse got left behind in Tower's shade, but I think it would have had difficulty with the mountains ahead of us anyway. Yes, it's that mountain there. Well, it's in that mountain range. I'm not sure if it's that exact mountain. Let me see the map. It looks like we're headed towards that mountain on the left there. No, I don't know what to expect, really. It looks like it will be quite a difficult climb, though. You're right. Best to get a good start on it. Come along, hero.
I've done exactly as you've said, Lady Alaric.
Excellent. You have served me well, Countess. Your payment will be delivered when Telwyn returns to Earth's Keep with the blade.
And if he chooses to not return here?
My brother is incredibly predictable, Rosanna. He will return to the Tour d'Urne. But in case he doesn't, I have several mercenaries throughout the region. They'll be ready for him, the knight, and whatever power the sword holds.